Well, we're jumping right into this one as the Wandering Gamer Network plays Lego Harry Potter Year 3. I'm Zack.
I'm Cody.
I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Mandi. Sorry, guys.
Sorry that intro was rushed. We kind of started the game while I was, like, slouched on the couch, not ready to go yet. But that's okay.
We're pressing buttons.
Did you guys ever, like, okay, this is a little bit, I'm trying to think about the right way to put this. Zack, that was just so graceful where you totally managed to get off the couch without making a sound. Did you guys ever, like, feel like Harry... Huh?
Did I really not make a sound?
Not much. Did you guys ever feel like Harry? Were you ever like, I'm so put upon. My family makes me clean dishes. They don't get me. Meh. I'm gonna get my trunk.
They didn't treat him like a child, like they're like part of the family. He was like, oh, you're a like servant boy who lives with us.
Right.
Yeah, I can't say I ever felt like a servant boy, you know.
I mean, I like the case, I think it was Dumbledore makes in Book 6, though, that...
Only people with horrible lives are good people, yeah.
No, it's how, like, Harry is being abused, but Dudley's being abused in a different way.
Oh, that's true.
So it's not like
That's
one
true.
person has a perfect life and the other doesn't. They think they are doing that, but he's being abused with excess.
Right.
That being said...
I like the part where Dudley becomes friends with Harry afterwards because he saves his life.
Oh, you mean the part that, like, just wasn't really in the movies?
Yeah, they never really addressed that in the movies, but it was a sweet part of the book where, like, Dudley, like, leaves tea outside of his door and tries to be nice to him, but sucks at it.
I'm so glad we get to finally see this because we watched the trailer for like half an hour of this. While
Oh,
you
right.
set up, so I finally get to see the night bus do its thing.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Oh, man. Although, if you want to hear me hate on something, this movie
Yep.
had a special place of distaste in my heart.
Worst.
Because this is when they got the new director, right? This is when
Yep.
it, like, took on
Alfonso
And you had a new Dumbledore,
something.
right?
New Dumbledore. New Dumbledore.
Which you can't blame the new Dumbledore.
Well,
like,
yeah.
he couldn't do Richard Harris because Richard Harris is gonna only
you
ever
feel
be
like
the
you-
one true Dumbledore.
Yeah, you feel like you have to do your own thing. You can't just copy someone and then feel okay with
Michael
yourself.
Gambit? I don't know. But, like, he tried, he tried to give his own thing to it.
And he's a good actor. He just, like, he did Dumbledore differently, and I did not like where he played Dumbledore like he was an insane hobo, Like, that was just hard for me to be cool with.
Be careful, the monster book will eat you.
But yeah, I just felt like this got all like, ugh, we gotta be dark and gritty. Like, Harry Potter's like a whimsical, magical world, like, full of, like, color and, like, vibrancy and life, and then it's like, what if everything in Harry Potter was dusty? Like,
Well,
people know how to sweep still. Like, why is everything gotta be dingy looking?
the thing that killed it for me, which, like, the aesthetic, yes, I do have a huge problem with that. But the thing that killed it for me is when he was like, oh, Harry and Hermione, you guys can totally just, like, not worry about wearing wizard clothes. That's cool. And half the movie they're walking around in normal clothes. Like,
Yeah, that was weird. Because, like, wizards just aren't even supposed to, like, know how to dress right. Like, Ron should not know how to wear pants right.
well, I don't even mind the younger crowd wearing, like, normal clothes, but not when they're at school. When they're at school, it should be about them, like...
Well, because, like, having, like, the uniform puts you in the world more, and
Yeah.
it's more immersive that way.
Yeah.
But when it's just like, look, it looks like high school, but dingier, like, great, it looks like high school, but I'm gonna get pneumonia for
and then
sitting
it's like
in
extra
class.
weird when you have like the dress robes for the
Yeah.
dance and stuff. It's
Or when the professors are
just
dressed
odd.
all weird,
Shoot.
and the students are just, like, in, like, PJs.
yeah, it's like if you wanted a high school movie, you can get a lot of other high school movies.
Yeah,
you know?
right? Yeah, if you want a movie where they treat, wizarding life like just boring and miserable and just make it just like high school, just read The Magicians,
Cody, we're done with the magician.
I'm never gonna be done.
It always confused me, though, because they're like, oh yeah, wizards don't know how to dress in the real world. So I was like, do all of them always wear exclusively robes?
Yeah.
Well, and like I said, I would be okay if, like, let's say your muggle-born friend is like, oh, I know how to wear jeans. Do you want to try jeans? And then they were like, oh yeah, jeans are cool, man. Like, I would totally be okay with that. But the majority of the time, they should be wearing wizard robes.
Yeah.
Well, my question is, how do they go undetected for so long?
I think that they're pretty reclusive. Like that, or they're seen as crazy people.
Fair.
Like, you know, when you think about, like, seeing someone dressed weird, like, we live in a city. If you saw one person dressed like a weirdo, you wouldn't really think that much. It wouldn't really, like, phase you. It'd be like, oh, there's the one crazy guy.
Well,
You know?
I guess it just felt like wizards were much more of a thing.
Well, they're prevalent in communities where it's all wizards, but,
Right.
like, less than 1% of people are wizards, you know?
Yeah.
And like even if there's a bunch in London, it's like, well, it's London. You know?
Yeah, right. Like people dress weird in like that's what I mean. It's like in a dense urban area.
You're gonna
it's
see
not,
a lot of people.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for someone to look odd, and then like if you're in the middle of nowhere, you just don't see anybody. You know what I mean? Like they live either reclusively, and then the other thing is they can just apparate into whatever part they want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you want to go to Diagon Alley, you don't walk down the street. You just magic yourself there.
Yeah.
You know, you take flu powder, you apparate or whatever.
But there's still a few things that confuse me. Where they say, like, oh yeah, wizards don't know how to dress, but then you have, like, so many that come from muggle families.
Well, then that kind of makes, and that's where it's like some of them probably do, and that makes a
Yeah,
little
or
bit
like
of sense.
McGonagall, you know, like, she would know how to dress as, like, a normal person, because she...
Well, and I think too, like it's a difference too between like what your point of view characters are and which ones they're close to are generally more. They're not like reclusive hillbilly wizards, which there are definitely some of, you know.
What are we supposed to do with this thing that's sparkling?
Yeah.
We can't do anything
yeah,
with
you
that
gotta
yet.
be evil.
Oh, okay.
But if you want to pick up what's in that trunk, I'll get this.
Pick up all that junk.
X?
All that junk inside that trunk.
B.
B.
No, and I totally agree. I think it's...
Just jump onto a third rail.
Yep.
Stop jumping in front of trains.
I totally agree. I think, and that's what I mean when I say, like, I don't mind, like, a younger generation dressing like how muggles dress, but my issue is when it becomes the sole...
They also started doing the thing, too, where it was like, we need wizards to look
Shoot.
cool, so we'll just have them, like, wear eyeshadow and leather boots. Like, what?
Where am I putting this thing?
Why does
somewhere
everyone look
over
like
here,
Edward
I think.
Cullen now? You know what I mean?
Go left, Caitlin, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I think this makes the... Yep.
There's
Here
a
we
cauldron.
go. Ta-da!
Oh, okay. And then B.
Yep.
Yay.
And this complaint is 100% coming as an adult looking at world
you wanna pick
building,
that up?
not
Yeah.
actual literary criticism.
Oh.
Well, and it's
then
also
over
like
here.
a book kind of meant to be a little bit whimsical.
No!
You know?
Yeah.
And it like kind of commits to that tone.
I mean, and I'm coming off of
And then
just
B again?
finishing a
There you go.
1,100-page book that's all about world building.
Right?
You know, so my perspective right now is a little skewed.
Well, and okay, so this goes back to the fact though that it was a brand new director because oh gosh, I can't remember the name of the guy who directed the first two movies, but the first two movies like did so much to set up. Look, they all wear different clothes from us. Look how magical things are. Things are floating, things are flying, pictures are moving. And there's no emphasis on the magic at all, really, in
Yeah.
this one. You just get the weird shrunken head, which... Was that even in the book?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Okay, that's fair then. I just felt like they
But
put
it didn't talk. It was just like a shrunken head.
They
I
just
think.
put, like, a weird amount of emphasis on it, and I was uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think they lost the, like, fun magic and just went straight for, like, everything's dark and, like, clockwork and steampunk. And I'm like, this is not really the tone set by the book. Griffin's a cat. Griffin's a cat. Griffin is this kitty cat.
Cody, you're being weird again.
I got a cat. Her name's
Okay,
Griffin.
we don't actually have to do
She likes
this.
to hang out while we record. She's our best friend.
Just like Bombadil's Kaylin's best friend.
Yeah, for real. Come here, you have a fuzzy on your face.
Push me. Wee!
I'm the chosen one.
What's up, ladies?
You want some chosen one?
What are we actually supposed to be doing?
Well, we're helping the trolley lady.
You're
give
helping
candy.
ladies because you're the chosen one.
But I am the
Hermione.
chosen one. Oh.
You're the chosen one, and Hermione.
Oh, apparently I broke a thing.
I guess.
They look so disinterested.
I know. All platonically sitting next to each other.
Were they all on one side of the thing?
Yeah.
Just like all crammed in next to each other.
No,
Like,
they're
we weren't
not
doing
crammed.
anything.
They're not crammed at all. They're very separated, actually.
Oh,
Hey, it's Lupin, my favorite.
you know they gotta leave. What? They gotta have their pillow barrier. When did you have a pillow barrier? Was that when Mike was sitting there? And you built
Yeah.
a pillow barrier?
No, she didn't. I did.
Oh, you built a pillow barrier.
It's more I threw the pillows to the other side and it ended up being between
A
them.
pillow barrier.
Guys,
Yeah,
I'm
you
Lupin!
accidentally
Oh wait, what's
I'm
the
making air
Patronus?
threw
Patronus.
pillows in between your wife and someone else.
Patronus.
I understand. Yeah, Expecto your Patronum!
What's Lupin's Patronus? I can't remember.
Ah, it's
Something cool.
Is it a wolf?
oh, it's
No.
it's,
I know
it's
Tonks is a
moonlight.
wolf.
He can't deal
I
with
think
that.
his Patronus is a Patronus.
Well, thanks.
Oh, so we don't have the Patronus
My-
spell
You
yet.
don't yet,
My
but
Patronus
Lupin does.
Is a,
Oh
hedgehog.
shoot!
I feel like
Hey,
mine should
stop
be a
stealing my
sloth.
You can take the quiz on Pottermore.
I was
You know
gonna
what? I
say,
know myself, alright? I
has
don't need a
anybody
quiz.
done the Pottermore stuff?
I did. I got a hedgehog.
Woo!
I am deciding for myself, I would make a sloth. Because it would just like chill and be like, do whatever, man, I'm in your way.
I wanted a baby seal.
A baby seal? Just like flops at you.
Not flop. It's like
Can I have a porg?
Oh my gosh, a porg!
Be like,
Can Patronuses be non-real animals?
well,
Hey, Hermione, can you come over
considering
here?
this is frickin' Harry Potter, I'm
No,
pretty
but-
sure they can be like Pegasuses.
But I mean not like that though. But it's a real animal.
Where's
in
the-
this
Oh, you're
universe.
asking, can it be a fake animal in universe?
So we gotta find an
Yeah,
ice
like-
pick.
I don't know. I don't
to
know.
get into.
Like it could be a Pegasus, but like could it be like
An ice
could
pick?
it be
Yeah. Oh,
what are
hey,
they
it's the
called?
toilet.
Whatever Luna thinks they're.
A Nargle?
Yeah, could it be a Nargle?
I don't know.
Like is that?
That's a good question. We should email J.K. Rowling. I'm sure this is what she intended when she wrote this book. The
Oh,
questions
there it
were going to
is.
be, you know, like detailed stats on the spells. Like, if you Patronus to Patronus to Patronus, whose would win? Does it depend what level you are? And she's like, oh no. Stop
What have I
measuring.
done?
Stop measuring. That's not the point. Don't measure, please. Please don't measure. What level wizard do you think Harry is? Is he level 5? How much damage does he do?
I've seen people put like these characters into D&D.
Right?
It's always clunky because they're like, we're gonna make all the characters, and then you
Oh,
realize you're
you
just
can
making
push
15
that.
wizards.
Yeah, wizards, it's just like a very different kind of wizard, because like D&D wizards are so limited.
Yeah, like in Harry Potter, they're more like sorcerers.
Oh, there we go.
Well, and just like spell slots are not a thing. It's not like you can only cast Expecto Patronum one time in your life, you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
can cast this spell forever.
It covered the window so Lupin can go through.
I kind of
the-
wish Harry was better at magic at times.
I appreciate that they don't make him like everything. It's nice that he's not really
Or
like...
I wish that the main characters, so Harry or the trio, were better at some magic.
Well,
Or
Hermione's good.
but like she doesn't have the cool magic like Dumbledore.
Well, okay, yeah, but
And
they're
that's
kids.
what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
she never
I
hits
understand
that
what you mean.
Point of mastery where it's like, I can do literally anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really get a sense of like how far they progress in some ways.
Right. It's like they know, like Hermione knows like advanced spells, but it's like I can cast like Devil's Fire then apparently.
Yeah, right.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just
Okay.
like I wish you had a main character that was
So-
cool that did stuff like that, so you got to see more of it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think it kind of goes back to
Ow.
being like a young adult book.
Stop
Yeah.
it!
You don't usually have that character.
Yeah.
Can we kill these things?
I think I got eaten.
There you go. Just shoot it.
Like it's hard to do a young adult book where you have a kid that has mastery. That kind of ruins the thing a little bit.
But by book 7, they, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, like you're not good at math when you're 17. You're not really good at anything when you're 17, unless you're like some weird like savant or like what's not savant, but what's it called?
Prodigy.
Prodigy. That's what I
I
meant.
feel like Hermione was kind of that though.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. But I mean, even a prodigy's not, like the best ever. You know what I'm saying? And also, like, most kids that are reading young adult fiction are not prodigies
hey,
and would not
Ron,
relate to
get over
that.
here.
Maybe they are.
Scabbers it up.
I mean, I'm sure at least one prodigy has read it, but it's not the target audience.
Okay.
And if you're a prodigy, you're
okay,
probably
so
busy doing whatever you're a prodigy at. Gosh, I'm having trouble saying that word. I keep wanting to say progeny, which is not the same thing.
Okay, so the most annoying
What is
thing
the
about
actual definition
this,
of progeny?
I think it's just like your offspring, right? Progeny is offspring. Am I right about that?
there's something
Dictionary
in there.
over
Yes. Hey,
The
now.
thing
Who's
is,
nodding your head on an audio
Sorry.
recording?
Riveting,
The
I
thing
know.
is, in one of our board games we have, like, one of the villains is called Progeny. So, like,
Does he have like a bunch of minions?
no.
He's a minion of something bigger, though, right?
Oh, that
Yeah.
makes sense then.
Yeah, he's like the herald of the apocalypse.
Oh yeah, that
and then
would
the
make sense.
apocalypse is like is a
being.
guy that's coming to destroy all reality.
Gotcha.
And he's like the harbinger of it.
Yep.
To the next.
That's a word I really like, by the way,
compartment.
that I struggle saying. Is
Harbinger. I do really like the Harbinger typecast.
So you're Hermione.
what's it called?
Hermione can
Cabin in the Woods.
open up this
Hang on.
cabinet.
Yeah, because she's a nerd.
So if you go into the circle, and you press B, so you're gonna memorize what it gives you, and then you gotta select them in order.
This is pretty
dear.
challenging, all right, Caitlin. Make sure you get it.
Okay, I know I'm not the age demographic for this puzzle,
Right?
but here's the thing: like one of the things I'm like smart at is memorization.
Yeah.
So I always kind of wish they had like a little bit harder one.
Yeah, so you actually feel like you're doing something.
Right.
It's like, oh boy, the memorization part I'm really good at. Oh.
Right, that's kind of.
Well-
Well, I know it's like this is not meant for me.
Yeah.
Even when I started playing them, it wasn't really meant for me because I was like, the first one came out in what? I was in like 5th grade or 6th grade, like the Lego Star Wars one.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like by the time like this one came out, I was definitely not.
Yeah, I think these are not meant for 6th graders. These are like even a little
So
simple
I think
for
you gotta
that.
lift it
Yeah.
up to the
But this
window.
is like, and that was like Star Wars before they even had something like that even.
Right, Star
Where-
Wars was a lot more basic in
Here.
puzzles. It was more combat.
Oh, is
Yeah.
this supposed to match with the purple stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Come on, Caitlin, this is basic stuff. Pattern recognition. Match colors to colors.
Well, I couldn't see the other end.
Do we want to
Of the
Sesame
thing.
Street this?
Shoot.
Which of these two things go together?
One of these is not like the other. One of these things doesn't belong.
Hey guys, we found Harry!
Yay!
Why did he leave the compartment?
Because he was going to tangle
Chocolate!
with the Dementi Whatsits.
Yay!
I will say I really like how chocolate just makes you better from Dementors.
Yeah.
Where it's just like feels like actual medicine or like actual magical stuff. It's like, we don't know why chocolate makes you feel better. It just does.
Magic.
Like it. I think that.
Well,
and
what it really is like you pass out and chocolate gives you blood sugar. Like that's basically what's happening.
Thanks, Gremlin over here. Like, it's just because he blacked out and got blood sugar. That's it.
You know, you think I should know this because like. I got bloody noses like chronically as a small child, so it's like
Gross.
you have to get your blood sugar back up. So, or like,
Oh, is that like a thing you have to do when you get...
not necessarily like blood sugar, but like you need to produce more blood because it's like you feel weaker because you lost blood.
Gotcha.
So my parents would give me sugar, like fruit snacks or stuff like that, to help because it gives you a lot of like very temporary energy, so your body can just allocate it to like use it immediately.
Pumping blood.
Yeah.
Lego animals are really creepy.
Yeah, because they're like not meant to be moving, and then when you have them move, they look like a slug.
Yeah.
My favorite.
And they
Lego
don't have
animal-
joints the way
My
Lego
favorite
people
Lego
do.
animal is the frogs. I think they're adorable.
They're
I
pretty
screwed
cute.
up. That's what I should have got you for Christmas.
A tiny
Other
Lego
thing, though,
frog.
Lego frogs.
In full disclosure, my second favorite animal are frogs.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I really like frogs.
That's
Fro-
what's
well,
your
actually,
first favorite animal?
Penguins.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Frogs and toads.
I did not know that at all about you. I guess you always talk about the mythical animals that you like more.
I mean,
What's your favorite animal? Dragons. Okay.
no.
Well, now
Well,
you're
dragons
cheating.
and then phoenixes.
No, I think it's phoenixes.
Phoenixes, dragons, penguins, and then that's as far as you'd ever gotten, I think, because you just
first. Frogs.
It's like you two don't even know each other.
I know.
You need to go on more dates.
I don't think I actually
pretty
know what
well.
your favorite animal would
My
be,
favorite
Cody.
animal? Man, I don't know. That's tough.
sloth.
Well, like kind of, but also not really. Like I probably say that more as a joke than seriously. I don't know. I just don't think about like favorite animals that much. I don't think
Right?
it's kind of hard.
The thing is, like, as a child, like I did not, or like you have your favorite animal, and like I've just never changed. Like my favorite color has been the same since the day I was born.
Well, I know what my favorite color is for sure.
Is it green?
Blue or green? Yeah, it kind of varies.
I know what my favorite color is for,
For sure.
Well, right,
Is
but
it
I mean
blue
that always
or
has
is it-
been blue or green. Probably green. I think.
Do you know what my favorite color is?
Is it orange?
Oh
It is.
shoot! Sorry, Ron.
Boom.
Ron, you got to go to your own.
Okay.
I know what I'm
closet.
about.
Do you know what my second favorite color is?
Yeah, come on.
No, this isn't stupid. Like,
Is it
there's-
red?
No, it's yellow. The reason that you'd know it is because when we play board games together, I'm always yellow.
Oh, that makes sense.
Like it wasn't like you'd never know this. Like there was a reason you had it.
I definitely don't like spiders. I like dogs a lot, but that seems a little bit like on the nose.
Hey, you want to know what my least favorite animal is?
Huh.
Spiders.
Yeah, right. That's
Spawn of
understandable.
Satan.
I don't like snakes.
Snakes is probably your least favorite.
Your least favorite, yeah.
Well, sea monsters are up there.
Am I
But like
hitting
sea monsters
anything?
aren't technically.
You gotta
I-
do
Are you pressing
Patronums.
B? You gotta press
No.
B.
Oh.
There you go. Oh,
Is he
look,
wearing
everybody's
shoes?
dancing. Yeah, he's
You gotta-
wearing.
I think
He's wearing roller skates.
Oh, I like weasels a lot and ferrets.
I do like those.
I
yeah.
also like wolverines.
Do you like rats?
I messed
Kind
yours
of.
up.
A little bit.
Oh,
See,
a
Caitlin's
frog.
It's so cute.
How are you a frog? Oh, because you is it because you shot Lupin?
No, I think you shot me.
Oh,
Hey, I'm back.
can I turn people into frogs?
I think what you need. I think you guys need to be outside of the line.
I think you leave it and then you come back. I think that's.
Oh, you
Yeah,
guys-
but I like weasels because they're like tenacious and crazy. Like I like small crazy animals. You know what I mean?
I really like otters. I think that's an animal's really up there. I like them how they're just like super kind animals that are just
You need
overly
to- you need to go
destructive.
back to-
Yeah, they're like really
uh,
smart.
Well, they're smart and they're
So
curious.
trigger, so
They're
you're
like-
on the yellow.
They'll break stuff apart because they want to know how it works, like or like their equivalent
Okay,
of that.
and then back out
but
of
like
the.
they're breaking it
and
apart
go
isn't
back
like
in.
trying to disassemble
Oh,
it. It's
in?
just like taking
In.
a rock and
Okay.
smashing it until
Yeah.
it's in pieces, and be like,
And
huh,
now
that's what
shoot
was in
it
that.
at
And then they
the
move on to the
spider.
next thing.
Hold down B.
No, you just gotta shoot at it.
Down B? What
No,
is-
Hold
Cody,
down.
stop.
Like because you can aim that way.
Yeah, if you hold.
There you go.
What are you guys supposed to do with that?
Yeah, but that's why I like wolverines because they're like tiny, but they're like insane and vicious. Those
And
are
then
kind of
they-
funny.
They're
So
also
now
the
leave the
only
square and then go back in.
fur that doesn't freeze.
Ooh, that and like Tasmanian devils. Like, have you ever seen those? Super cute, completely insane. They'll like fight a bear. They're just nuts.
Kind of like honey badgers.
Yeah. Well, it's badgers, weasels, like all those kinds of like animals that are just like, I'm gonna fight you. Like, you're really, this is stupid. Like, you're gonna lose. Like, don't care.
I like
Yay, we
huge
did it!
rats.
Now we can go back out.
I've never been a huge fan of rats, but I know people that have had rats and said they're cool.
Like what are they gray rats? The ones I like, Caitlin?
I don't know.
I like rats that look like Remy from Ratatouille.
Yeah.
And people are gonna be like, ha ha ha, it's a cartoon rat, but no, there are rats that look like that.
Yep.
They're also like very smart and very snuggly.
Yeah, I've heard that about rats. I kind of there's like
Oh.
a part of me that thinks it'd be fun to have one, but I would much rather have a ferret.
Rats I don't like, albino rats. They freak me out. With
Oh,
the red
dude,
eyes.
no, I love them because of Banicula. That's not the same thing. An albino bunny is not
Did
an
you
albino
guys read
rat.
that in school too?
Yeah.
My mom read that to me.
I don't know where that key
It
goes.
was like one of those things where our teacher read us a book.
Yeah.
Like after
It
lunch
was like,
or
it was like
something.
a vampire for vegetables, right?
Oh, it's over here.
I don't remember. I just remember.
I think it
drank
it
red,
being read
maybe?
to us.
Right over here.
Like it drank the color red.
Okay.
That's
I-
Marceline from Adventure Zone or Adventure Time.
I think that it would like suck like the life out of vegetables. So it's
Yeah,
like they'd come
that
home and
makes
their
sense.
carrots would be like white instead of orange.
Oh yeah.
So like it was,
I should reread Banicula, man.
maybe you can find out on an audiobook.
Right? the,
In the meantime,
the audiobook of Banicula. I feel like I wouldn't like it as much. Do you guys ever read The Cowboy in the Cupboard? That's not what it's
Yes.
called.
the Indian in the cupboard.
Indian in the Cupboard.
I knew what
Yeah.
you were talking about. Yes.
I remember that.
I think Banicula was read to us, and then The House on Hackman's Hill was read to us, which is like horror sort of, but it's like fourth graders horror. But I remember the chapters always ended on cliffhangers, and they would always read like just a chapter, and we'd be like, "Tell us the next sentence, the next line, the next word."
I've gotten in the bad habit with certain books where I'll read like halfway through a chapter and stop because they like will end on cliffhangers. I'm like, I don't have time to read another 3 chapters right now.
Right?
So
So
I'm like,
just stop while I'm ahead.
especially like when I read before bed, like I'll find like a good point where it's like, oh, the action's like not building right now. You know, it's like
Yeah, I can't really read before bed because I either get invested or I just fall asleep and then forget what I was reading. You know what does put me to sleep though, man? Freaking Stardew Valley. Play that game for like a couple days, and I'm just out.
Is it good or bad?
Oh, I like it. It's a fun game. It's just like
when you say-
repetitive and chill, so you fall asleep pretty
Write
easy.
it.
No, kill that with fire. That thing is nasty.
Well, when you say like something put you to sleep.
Yeah, right. It's not always high praise.
Right.
In this case, it's a good thing.
It's calming.
My dad would watch. I don't understand people who watch TV to fall asleep.
Oh, I do that.
I can't.
Oh, me and Mandy both do that. Well, I guess like if I do it, Mandy probably does because we only have one TV in our bedroom.
We don't have a TV in our bedroom, so that doesn't help. But like even like it's hard for me to fall asleep like
yeah.
on the couch watching TV.
I don't usually fall asleep on the couch, but well, like if I can't
Nah.
sleep, sometimes I'll just like go and sit on the couch and hope that I start to sleep somehow, which usually doesn't work. I usually just don't sleep at that point.
Well, we've got to be close to our 20-minute mark.
Oh yeah, I haven't been paying attention at all.
Okay.
Yeah, we're at like 23 minutes,
Okay, I thought we were farther.
so
What
we
are we
should
trying
probably
to do,
stop.
Mandy?
You're probably trying to go where the big frickin' arrow is pointing.
Okay.
Wow.
Nice way to end this episode.
Wow, you piece of crap.
Look, I'm just saying, this
What
game
else do we
like
need?
Well, we're trying to make the potion, so let's make the potion real quick.
yeah. Let's make the potion and then end, I guess.
Yeah.
Why is she pointing her wand at you?
I don't know, 'cause she's
What a jerk!
horrible person.
But no, the reason I said that is I want to tell this story. For, like, growing up, my dad would fall asleep watching TV. Like, he'd, and like we'd always say, like, apparently this is creepy, but like instead of we'd say like, is Dad watching TV? And Mom would respond like, no, the TV's watching Dad. You know, because Dad's asleep on the couch. You
Yeah.
know? But people are like, that's really creepy. Like, it's like the government watching you. I'm like, I never took it as that. It's more like you fell asleep watching TV, so like
Yeah.
you're not watching it. So it's like the joke is like the TV's watching you.
Yeah.
Because it's still playing, but you're not.
I understand why someone could say that that sounds a little bit creepy, though.
All of my entire friend group in college was like uncomfortable when I said that, and they're like, "No, it's super creepy." I'm like, "But is it?"
Like, yes, we're not messing around with you. It's terrifying.
I don't know. It was such a thing that like we grew up saying,
Right.
Because my dad would like fall asleep. Like that's how he'd fall asleep. He'd like say it like at 9 o'clock. He'd watch 2 episodes of MASH and fall asleep watching them.
Right.
Or like get into that mode where he's starting to fall asleep and
Yeah.
then go up to bed. You know, like that was his.
Do I need
nightly
to drink it
routine.
too?
I don't think so.
Well, I will.
Okay.
Hey!
Woo!
I think you gotta fly through those on the broom now.
Next
Yes.
time on the Wandering Gamer Network, we'll see how good Harry's mastery of the broom is.
Woo!
This good.
Bye, everybody.
Hey everyone, and thanks for watching this episode of the Wandering Gamer Network Plays Lego Harry Potter. If you'd like to hear more content from the Wandering Gamer Network, check out the link to our website in the description below. We have several actual play podcasts for games like D&D 5th Edition, Star Wars Edge of the Empire, City of Mist, and several other systems. So if you're interested, check it out. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time, Wanderers.